Hey Aries, thanks for stopping by. This is the Rockstar Coach. I am here with a general reading for Aries for the month of October 2024. But whenever you find this, there is something in this message for you. So I'm glad you are here. Today, I am using the Mystical Wisdom card deck, which is one of the very first card decks I ever got. The old card deck, Ascended Masters from Doreen Virtue. Fantastic card deck. Animal Apothecary is one of my new favorites. The illustrations I just absolutely adore. And then if you have been on my channel, you know that I end all of my readings with the power of surrender. So let's get into it. Aries, what does Spirit have for you for the month of October? What messages do you need to hear? Oh, we got 3 right off the bat. Goodness. Wow. Okay. You got a lot that wants to come through here. Okay, let me get these in order here. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay. Let me just tap into these energies here. You're questioning some things here, but you are going to make the right decision. And you're actually going to lead the way for others. Okay, so it's interesting. Normally I take these out and I read them one by one, and the story kind of builds on one after the other. Here they really wanted me to set these all out and look at the full story. And I see why. Because what this is saying is you've had some illusions. Some things have been surfacing that have made you kind of stop and think, is this really happening? Am I really seeing this for what it is? Or am I being blinded? Am I blind to the reality here? And it really feels as though you are coming into the truth. Some things have been hidden from you, some purposefully, purposely, not purposefully, purposely being hidden from you. And other things have simply just been out of your sight. They've not been on your radar, kind of thing. It wasn't like someone was actually trying to hide something from you. You just didn't see it. And there's going to be initially a time where you could worry. You could start to freak out a little bit. What is going to happen? What is happening? Why didn't I see this before? What does this mean for the future? Some of this is related to a job, and this energy here, both of these energies feel very similar to Aquarius. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, then especially sun, moon, or rising, I'm feeling, check out that reading as well. But this for you feels lighter than Aquarius did. There are some people that are trying, some of them are trying to pull one over on you. Other things you have kind of, it's like you've been denying. You've kind of been feeling it in your heart, in your gut, but you didn't want it to be true. So you kind of were shying away from it. You were kind of, no, I just don't want to look at that, right? You were, what's the saying? Keeping a blind eye to it. I can't think of the saying. Why can't I think of it? Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. You didn't want to see it, so you were not looking at it, quite honestly. But this is showing me that things are coming to the light. All right. But this dolphin says, don't worry, be happy. And it's even like, it feels light. Don't worry about what comes to the light. It's all going to take care of itself. It's kind of like the darkness will be found out, and you don't even have to do anything about it. You don't have to be the whistleblower. You don't have to defend yourself. It's all going to be found out. I feel like for some of you, some things are coming to light in the world at large, and it's kind of freaking you out a little bit. There's nothing to worry about. Okay? There's nothing to worry about. Of course, unless you're involved, but nobody that watches my channel is going to be involved in those kinds of things. Others of you, there is, maybe a relationship that hasn't been completely, the people haven't been completely above board with you. And you've kind of known that, but you really didn't want to deal with it. It doesn't feel like heartbreak to me. It feels more like just disappointment. Like, man, I wish they would have told me that, or I wish they wouldn't have done that, or I wish they would have been honest with me about that. But it's like, you don't have to worry about those things. You can let fear like go by the wayside. You can just drown the fear, okay, in the waters. Let the dolphins take the fear away and just play. Just have a good time, because there is nothing that is going to affect you long term. You're going to be disappointed at first, but it's not going to affect you in that people aren't going to look at you differently or think that you had involvement or anything like that, okay? It's just going to be a slight hiccup. It's like, well, I wish that didn't happen, but here we are. It did, so I'm just going to, go along. I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm going to continue on my path. And the thing is that when you do this, some people are stepping up for you. You find true friends. You already have some true friends, but you're going to find that some of your friends that have been on the periphery actually step up, and they're even being truer friends. They're being even more supportive. So your friendships are going to mean a lot right now. You're going to gain strength and encouragement from your friendships. It's like it blossoms, right? These flowers, like these friendships blossom. And also, you are able to kind of be a leader. You're kind of the first one that this happens to, kind of thing. And people are watching you. They're seeing how you're handling it. And look, you've tamed the lion. You're not allowing this to get you down. You are not allowing yourself to get stuck in the disappointment, in the fear. You are pressing forward. You are moving on. And it's like, no, I'm going to take charge here, and I'm going to continue on my path. I know what I need to do. I know what I believe. I know who I am, and I'm going to live my life out to the fullest. So you're not letting this disappointment hold you back. And because of that, these two cards, if I can get them here, celebration and good fortune. This is victory. Look at those colors too. They're both rainbows. It's like your pot of gold is waiting for you. You get to celebrate. So when this situation comes up, when this truth comes out, when the darkness comes to light, I'm telling you, don't even think about it for a minute. Just move on and say, oh, well, it happened. Yeah, it's disappointing, but I'm not going to let it stop me. Continue on. You have cause for celebration, and you are a winner. You are victorious. So there is no reason to allow this to stop you, to thwart your abundance, your blessings. None of that. All right. Beautiful story here. All right. I'm feeling this deck is next. Really, really beautiful. I'm feeling too that you're responding to this event, this truth coming to light very differently than you have, or that you would have, than you would have in the past. It feels as though in the past you have let things like this stop you, and you've maybe left a relationship, you've let a friendship go, you have fired someone, maybe you have been fired, but this feels very different. This feels like you are, it feels just like you're taking it as it comes and you're saying, that's fine, that's fine. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because I know that I'm in the right place doing the right thing at the right time. Health and healing. Yeah. This is you. You have healed. You have changed from the person who allowed themselves to be stuck. Health and healing. And not only that, but you are kind of like the poster child for this now. It's like you're leading the way. Like I said, you're leading the charge. We're not going to let these things stop us anymore. We're going to be healthy. We're going to be healed. And this is how you do it. It's kind of like, watch me. I've been given the message. This is how to do it. And allow yourself to be that guide for those people that are watching you, that are actually thinking, wow, Aries really is taking this well. Like, I would have thought they would have blown up. I would have thought they would have done this or that. But wow, they're really surprising me in the way they're responding instead of reacting. They're like, their feathers didn't even get ruffled in this. It's like they're swimming through these stormy waters like it's no big deal. Really, really beautiful energy. You are leading the way and showing others how it's done. Balance, career, and home life, Isis. So this is the thing. When this happens, it can be very easy to dive into one or the other, right? Go face first into your relationships at home, or head first into your work. But this is the time to say, no, I am healthy. I am healed. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I am simply going to live my best life. And I'm going to do that by enjoying every aspect of it, by enjoying the time that I get to spend with my family and friends when I am with them, and be productive and motivated and successful when I am doing my work. It's like you don't have to sacrifice anything in order to have the success that you are destined for. This is a really beautiful, powerful energy. It's balancing your life in such a way because you are healthy and healed, that it brings full abundance in every aspect. Really, really beautiful. I definitely want some of that. All right. A few more cards here, and we'll move to the power of surrender. This is more of an overall story message rather than specifics. There are some specifics here, but for the most part, Aries, this is really just kind of like a way of life for you. I don't think those, I think those just fell out because my hands were not doing the correct thing. They'll give them to me again if they were meant to come out. All right, they want me to go. Oh, aha, thank you, because there's two. Okay. Oh, fantastic. The first one they want me to show you is claim your power. This is so appropriate based on what has come through so far. And we even had, so this is a tiger, right? We had the lion. Claim your power. You are a leader. You are powerful. There is no one more powerful than a healthy, healed person. Because when you are healthy and healed, everything else falls into place. Just what I was saying, that, you know, balancing your life is so beautiful. Claim your power. You can have it all, Aries. You can have it all. And it's all coming to you. It's all coming for you. The next card is evolve into your complexity. So you have many different facets to you. Aries, you don't have to be one type of a person. You can have fun and be fun-loving and silly and goofy and, you know, one way with your family and friends, and be driven and, you know, completely success-focused at work. But you can leave that behind. You can leave that drive and that, not that you wouldn't have drive, but that intensity, I guess. You know, because sometimes in work or business, career, we can be very intense. You can be very intense, and that's great. You can be very passionate. And you can also be very passionate in a very light-hearted, loving sort of way as well. So embrace all of those parts of you. And it's not that you have to be one way at work and another way at home. You can have all of those characteristics and you can bring them to every part of your life. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of being you. Aries, you can have it all. And you get to use all of those parts in order to see it all come to realization. All right, let's get your Power of Surrender cards. Spirit, what does Aries need to surrender or surrender to for the month of October? Really getting kind of clear your mind of the clutter. Awesome. Surrender to passion. And this is like, what do you love? What do you love? You love a lot of things because you are complex, Aries. You love fun. You love success. You love a challenge. But you also love ease and lightness. Surrender to your passion. What is it that you're passionate about? Go full force into it. You don't need to be one thing or the other. You can be all of the things and experience all of the different joys that you want to experience in your life. I feel like somebody's out there going, oh, I can't have it all. I have to either have this or that, or I can't have love and money. I can't have success and health. Yes, you can. You can have it all. You are designed to have it all. How much are you going to allow? Yeah, that's the clear your mind. That's the mind clutter. How much are you going to allow? Spirit, one last message for Aries, please. I thought it wanted to. Yeah, surrender to trust. Let that mind clutter go away. Trust that you can have it all. You were made to have it all. You were born with everything you need to have it all. Now you just have to allow it. You have to trust. You have to trust that it's all here for you and open your arms to receive it. Aries, this is such a beautiful message for you. I love this overall story and message of joy and having it all. It's truly, truly, it's so deeply, I guess, filled with hope. So trust that this message is for you. Trust that these words are true. Believe with every ounce of your being and go out there and get it, Aries. Thank you so much again for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I love all of your comments. Let me know how this goes for you. Until next time, take care.